Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about Insecure. If you don't know, it's an HBO TV show with an all-black cast, and it's a pretty good show. So the main themes are relationships, friendships, careers, that type of thing. It's a cross between comedy, romance, drama, and I like it. So it's now at season 4, and oh my gosh, this finale was shocking. Oh my gosh. So I need to give you some history so you can get where I'm coming from. So the main character is Issa, and Issa dated Lawrence, lived with him for years. While she was working, he was trying to like get his own business started, so he wasn't actively looking a job. And Issa cheated on him with Daniel, who was somebody she knew from a while back. But her relationship with Lawrence was kind of stagnant, and she cheated on him with Daniel. Big up Simi Boom for this mango and lime oil spray that I'm now going to use to oil my hair while I'm talking to you guys. So anyways, they broke up, you know, moved on, started seeing other people, obviously. Fast forward a few years to season 4, and they ran into each other, and from they ran into each other, it was pretty clear that they were still like in sync with each other. Like they had the same interests, and you know, they could like finish each other's sentences and stuff like that, which was really weird. But yeah, after all those years, they still had that kind of chemistry and connection. Lawrence started dating someone named Condola, and Condola was a friend of Issa's friend, and you know, they seemed to be getting serious. And then, you know, she started questioning if he was over Issa, like if he would have broken up with her if she hadn't cheated, while he was questioning if she was just with him for having him as a boy toy. So they broke up. Right. After they broke up now, he and Issa, I mean, they didn't really run into each other after that because he was out of town a lot. Lawrence, that is. And he texted her one night to, you know, meet up. And they met up. And from that night, they hooked up that night. And then they were back to being a couple. And like, they seemed really good together. Because, not because they had history, but it seemed like they had grown from they broke up. They had grown individually, so they were now better for each other. But like at some points, like he was getting messages from Condola to talk or whatever, but he eventually broke that off. Then he took a job in another state, and you know, they, you know, were both planning to continue with their relationship because they wanted it to work, and they said they were in a good place. Oh, I was like, yay, go Issa and Lawrence. Then come like it's a 2020 teen, like your plan, and 2020 just how mash up your plans. And 2020 in this season or in this show came in the form of Condola and a bomb that she dropped. Homegirl, a breed. So she went over to Lawrence's and told him. He went over to Issa and told her. And you know, obviously she's crushed. Like, how do you take that? I mean, I believe him when he says that this was before they were together. It was, yeah, like from watching the show, it was obvious. Like, they would have shown us if he was cheating on her. But, you know, like, oh my gosh. Like, damn, why? Why would you do that? You have us, like, you give us this hope, you know, you know, I was like rooting for them. And then this bombshell, no. Like, what's going to happen to them? What will happen? I mean, he and Condola are not together. Lawrence was like, why are you going to keep the child and we're not together? And then she's like, oh, she wasn't ready with her ex-husband, but now she's ready. Like, may that make sense? You weren't ready when you were with someone who you were in a marriage with. But now you're unmarried, single, pregnant for an ex, and you're ready to have a child? Interesting. Like, this is like Drew and Melanie in the game. This same thing happened in the game. But yeah, what would you do? I mean, I don't know. It's a hard pill to swallow. I don't know. What would you do? Oh, it's a tough one. It's a really, really, really tough one. Because obviously they love each other. But, I mean, is love enough? Like, with all this? Because you know how some baby mothers are. They want to use the child to kind of manipulate situations. And, you know, I don't know if this woman is like that, but it happens. You and the man aren't together. You might still want him. He may or may not want you, but he's moved on, and like you both came to this agreement, and then suddenly you think, okay, we're having a child. Maybe we should be together. I mean, it happens. Or they become bitter and vindictive and like trying to use the child to get between the other person's relationship. So yeah, like, and then we have to wait a whole year to see what happens next. This is just cruel and unusual punishment. Like, why didn't they make this happen in the middle of the season so we could see how it played out? Like, or partially how it played out. They wait till the very end. If you do not watch Insecure, go and watch it. The show nice. It nice. If you do already watch it, like, what do you think? Like, what's your reaction to this season finale? Like, and the biggest question, what would you do in this situation as Issa, who is the girlfriend, not the newly impregnated baby mother? The relationship has potential to go far, right? Because as I said, you're both mature now and are better for each other. Now, baby mama comes along. You know he doesn't love this person. They're broken up. He doesn't want a child. She made that decision to keep the child, which that's another story. That's another topic. But she made the decision to keep the child. It's her body. She chose to keep the child. Now, so your worry right now is not necessarily that, oh, they're going to get back together, but obviously it might be something that you would consider, as well as how having a child is going to, because that child is going to be a part of your life as well, you know, and it could work out for the best. There are a lot of people who have mixed or blended families, they may not necessarily start out with a pregnancy, but like further along when the child has already been born, and you know, but what would you do? I'm still thinking about that, but like, me that stress out. Knowing me, I would be like stressed the hell out. It's just, oh my gosh, the timing just, oh, the timing is just messed up, yo. So as I said, if you don't already watch the show, please go watch it so you can join this conversation. Leave your comments or opinions below. Yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.